Welcome back to the Ankh 3 Battle of the Gods and there was something.
The most important utensil for my legend could serve as a receptacle. This won't work.
Okay.
That won't get me fresh.
Okay. Can I?
This won't work.
Yeah, I'm still at the first chapter slash tutorial, I think. Yeah. Anyways,
I haven't a clue what that could be for. This won't work.
okay.
This won't work. I haven't a clue what that could be for.
Okay. Yeah, and let's just say I don't really know what to do. Okay, I mean, I guess it's just...
Fresh.
Yeah, let's use flour and everything.
The flour won't be of any use here.
Because this is the only thing I haven't combined with anything yet.
The flour won't be of any use here. Asil never was a stickler for tidiness. Good things you can build from slatted frames.
I mean, I doubt it can't be in here. No. If it's something to do in that room, then... then I will not be happy. Wait, oh. No, wait, there's nothing I can... Unless I can throw it on the fire? But why? What would flour do?
The flour won't be of any use here.
Uh-huh. Okay. What else can I interact with? Nothing I can do there. Nothing I can go there.
It's a long way down.
I can't. Is it?
The flour won't be of any use here.
Okay, fine. What could I do with it in the kitchen? But I don't know. I mean, there's not too many things to interact with in here. Yeah, I can't go any further. I can just get flour, ledge.
A handful of flour. A handful of flour.
Yeah. Why? Oh. Why?
Ha! Gotcha!
Oh. What? How? How did this...
Oh no, my kitchen's burning. A wonderful pet. A wonderful pet. The pot is too heavy. It's filled with maize.
How does that make any sense?
A handful of flour.
Why? Why would a handful of flour do that?
The flour won't be of any use here.
Maitsena, come on.
The flour won't be of any use here. Asil was going to clear that away before we went to bed. Typical.
Uh-huh. Yeah, thanks.
A lovely round and heavy melon. Asil absolutely wanted those.
What? I don't know.
A wooden spoon.
This feels kind of... Can I carve it?
Nothing to spoon here. The flour won't be of any use here. Nothing to spoon here.
No.
Everything a kitchen needs, but nothing that would help us right now.
I mean...
Oh no, my kitchen's burning! Well, I'm not a fruiterer, but I dare say that this is not what melons are for.
Yeah, this feels like I don't know.
Hello, Sir Hiss.
Oh.
A wonderful pet.
Oh, that's why. Really?
Did you see that?
Yes, my poor pet.
I'm afraid she might even have survived.
Not a bad idea. We could escape that way.
Sure, except it's suicide. I'd rather wait for the fire brigade.
And I think that could take ages, so...
Okay. So
The
we're gonna
pot
have
is
to...
too heavy. It's filled with maize.
Yeah, we're gonna have to...
Fresh firewood from the Cairo Bazaar.
I mean, it's gotta be this thing. We're gonna have to... pour it over. Where can I go in?
Another item where a seal let himself get ripped off. Our fire insurance policy. I wonder whether it's going to help us at all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but... I feel like this game has way more moon logic.
Nothing was spared. Not one thing.
Just even in the first mission.
If
or
we want to make it
place.
through there alive, we'll have to think of something fast.
I mean, the other games weren't this asinine. Also, I gotta get a seal out, so...
A modern millstone. A modern millstone.
I think I gotta go up there. God damn it. Ah. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da. I don't know. I do like these games, but it just feels like there are...
Actually, the bathtub is fantastic. The only thing is, a seal can't stand it.
The logic is kind of non-existing here. So what do I do with the spoon?
This won't work.
Okay. So this thing, finally.
It's furled.
Now can you now come back? I mean, I have these.
Not good for the bird's nest.
But why? I hope I don't need anything up there. I wonder if two of us can move it. The whatever it is. The jar.
Woohoo!
I don't know. First I gotta walk one character there, and after I have a seal in there, then I gotta go all the way back. Okay, now a seal is here, ready
The
to...
pot is too heavy. It's filled with maize.
Yeah. We already dealt with one heavy object, so... This is what the game taught me. Thought. Also, I love how they bug out. Now, I have two characters. They should be able to... flip the maze over. I don't know. Something like that. This, I mean, if it's something else, then... Also, I don't really like this layout. This first map seems a bit annoying compared to the last games. Okay, now, two of you, do it.
The pot is too heavy. It's filled with maize.
Can I burn the insurance then?
What on earth are you getting at?
Why can I interact with the firewood?
I've stuck the policy into the wood.
Okay. Can I stack this in?
Nothing to spoon here.
Can I stack this in?
The flour won't be of any use here.
Okay, a seal. Can I put a chicken?
This won't work.
Okay.
Not good for the bird's nest.
Yeah, I know.
This brilliant contraption isn't going places.
Anything?
That won't get me anywhere.
No, what about this?
This brilliant contraption isn't going... Not good for the bird's nest. This won't work.
Okay. I mean, all I have a spoon. Do I burn it or something?
Now it's burning like tinder.
Why? Ah. Do...
What's happening to the maize? The pot is still too hot. The firewood is doing what it's best at.
Mm-hmm.
The flour won't be of any use here.
Okay.
The pot is still too hot. This brilliant contraption isn't going places. Not good for the bird's nest.
So...
The firewood is doing what it's
yeah, how do I
best
put
at.
it out then?
A stylish millstone. A stylish millstone.
No.
This won't work.
No.
This won't work.
I mean... I... What am I missing? Is there something for here?
Was it my turn to clear the table yesterday? Everything a kitchen needs, but nothing that would help us right now.
No, that's the board. No, no. No. Go down. Further down. Because
Tara's not going to be very happy that her writing is going up in flames.
I mean, it's just pixel hunting. Nothing but pixel hunting. Fires and infernos and fires.
I've never been much of a reader.
I just...
That guy at the flea market claimed it's quite valuable. That guy at the flea market claimed it's quite valuable.
Wait, there was something to interact with. Ah, fire. Never mind. What is there to do? No. Come on. Really?
They were on sale in sets of 3.
Deal. Fine. It's gotta be... Do I need to plant? Because I just don't follow the logic here. Unless I can fill the chicken fowl with water, but I mean, come on.
Go on, swim, my little friends, swim! Hang on, they're not ducks at all. The bird is now filled with water.
Why? Why? I don't get it. I don't understand. What's the logic there? I mean,
Nothing's leaking here.
this?
I'll get out of your way.
Thanks.
The fire has been put out. Heave ho!
Oh,
I can't reach it.
what were you reaching for?
I can't reach it.
Huh?
I can't reach it.
What? I'd love to know. Use entry. What?
Asil, I know you don't like popcorn, but please climb into that maze jar and let's get out of here.
Do I have to? Somebody must be coming to our rescue, I'm sure of it.
So we're here. Think this is the right house number? Gee, these houses in the suburb all look the same.
I'm not barreling down the stairwell in that jar. That's plain suicide. I might as well burn up here.
You're already burning.
Ah! Go on! Into the jar!
Fire Brigade Manual, rule number 1. All shoes must be properly polished. Are those shoes polished, El Fuego? I see a little spot.
Tara, maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
Shoes polished. Hats polished.
Asil, we are not going back.
Hairdo in position. Did I leave anything out? Oh, yes. Rescue occupants.
That was the lousiest rescue I've ever seen.
It's your own fault. Who asked you to meddle with a pro's work and leave the object without precise instructions from the
You seem to be
fireman?
more of a firefighting camel.
No, the camel is back there.
But there are advantages as well. Now we can take our time before we invite your father over for tea. Ouch!
I already told you, no volcano, I said. Let's not go for a cuppa. But you said, oh, the fire brigade. They'll take care of that.
And now he's dead. The guardian of the Ankh.
Tell you what, I was never too convinced of that guardian in the first place. It's not a big loss, as long as the Ankh didn't melt in the flames.
But which of us is going in there to search for it?
Who do you think? Whose name is Volcano and breathes fire for a living? And which one of us is the poor, old, frail soothsayer?
Oh, always the same old scam. Give it a rest.
Hello!
Oh, you're still alive. How nice.
Oh, yes, you good-for-nothings. A fine secret brotherhood you are. Nearly let me burn to death in here.
And us too.
You too, yes. Very tragic.
All right, nice and slowly from the top. Just what are you two doing here? Aren't you supposed to be at the Cairo Bazaar?
As the sacred Ankh has already divulged, we are the secret brotherhood for the preservation of balance.
Uh-huh. Actually, this is the first time I get to do this dialogue thing. I don't know. I mean, it's a third game, but still. Anyways, I always thought you guys were kind of cuckoo.
I've always suspected that the two of you are off your rocker.
Asil, the situation is serious. The constellation of the Camel can be seen in the skies. The battle of the gods has begun.
Which means?
Which means that the gods are fighting for supremacy over Egypt. And Seth, the cruelest of all gods, is being viewed as the odds-on favorite.
Favorite? Ha! I'll run circles around him.
Which is why we've decided to bring the Ankh to life, so that it can step into the ring against Seth.
Soikul. I'll run soikuls.
So it's your fault that this thing can speak now?
Fault? Is that what you call it? Salvation. That's what it was.
Clearly a matter of opinion.
And what does all this have to do with me?
You're the guardian of the Ankh. You must take it to the battle of the gods.
And where would that be?
It takes place every 1,000 years, at the Sacred Hotel.
A hotel? Reception? Minibar? That kind of hotel?
None like you have ever seen. It is in a dimension between the worlds.
So I guess I won't get there by hitching a ride.
The hotel is linked to our world by portals, but no human has ever entered it. However, we did manage to find out something. Volcano,
Yes?
the portal, what we discussed.
Did we? All right. Yes. So, Asil, I found out that there's a portal to the Hotel of the Gods in Luxor.
And where exactly is it?
Well, the details aren't quite clear. You'll have to find out once you get there.
Sounds tricky.
Well then, are you on our side? Are you gonna help us prevent Seth's victory?
If we help you, will we be rid of the Ankh for good?
I should hope so. As soon as I've won the battle of the gods, I'll have all the power in the world.
Tara, I'm not sure it's a good thing for the Ankh to have all the power in the world.
As long as we can get rid of it, I'm willing to do anything. Anything.
Splendid! Then off you go to Luxor.
I'll look up Shmuel, Shalom, and Ephraim and ask them to help us.
But you must not lose any time.
Then I'll ride to the oasis. Asil, you head straight for Luxor.
All of a sudden, you seem to be in a big hurry.
The prospect of life without the Ankh can move mountains.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I'm taking our camel
Why aren't I getting it?
because I said so first.
Asil, she's way ahead of you.
We'll rendezvous at Luxor at midnight.
I mean, they made the Pharaoh's daughter to be, you know, kind of an airhead, and I don't know, they made her to be undesirable, basically, because she's a bit of a ditz. But Tara's kind of a bitch, so yeah.
It's too hot to be picked up. Roast chicks? That's not worth the trouble. I've always loathed him.
Hello.
Hello, Volcano.
Like what?
Yes. Nice. Good to see you. Maybe I'll drop by later.
Weirdo.
Hello, Asil.
Hello.
Hi. Could you give me some help?
Actually, I only give consultations on Wednesday mornings. But in this case, I think I'm probably going to have to be available at night, too. So, if you have something special in mind, just let me know.
I mean, sure. What you got to say?
Hello, Asil.
What?
What was it I needed to do again?
Your memory hasn't gotten any better, has it? Get a mount and ride to Luxor, where you must find the portal to the Sacred Hotel.
You really need to be told everything twice.
Wait.
Hello.
It did say twice. Does it change the dialogue?
What was it I need?
Your memory. Get a mount.
You really need to be told everything twice.
Ah, if they changed it to thrice and then something else, it could have been quite nice.
We escaped the inferno in that thing.
Yeah, but I don't really see it, so
Not very pretty.
No.
I can't move it.
But what is it?
It says, dangerous, conscientious guard snake. Only too happy to do its duty.
So do I gotta dig it up?
I can't move it. This is where the sand comes out. Missed it.
God damn it.
The nozzle is now pointing left.
Okay, well, let's see what happens when we go through every setting.
The sand hit the large meteor. The heat baked it to glass.
Huh. I didn't even... Okay.
A marvel of modern technology.
Can I use it?
The nozzle is now pointing at the middle.
Yes.
The nozzle is now pointing right.
Now, does it hit the small stone?
The sand hit the sculpture, but that won't help me get anywhere.
Okay, so now I have a sandy sculpture. So where did the glass appear?
The heat of the meteor has baked the sand to glass, but it's far too hot to go any closer.
Everything's way too hot. Hot.
Fascinating.
Hey, hands off our high-tech gadgets.
Well, there's not too many things to interact with. So it's gotta be these two. Unless...
Not a pretty sight.
Come on.
Are beautiful.
Beautiful? What's so beautiful about my house burning down?
That's the beauty. It's your house that's burning down.
I still can't see the beauty in that. The quality of living in my house is going down every minute.
But as the owner, you can answer an important question. Do you, by any chance, have any sausages on you?
Have you by any chance lost your mind?
You see, I always mean to take sausages along. Roasting a sausage over an open fire is so romantic. I can't get enough of it.
Uh-huh.
This open fire happens to be my former house.
Maybe we could borrow a few sausages from your neighbors.
Yeah, but... What if I have sausages inside?
What kind of pump is that?
The state-of-the-art pharaonic sand extinguisher pump. You can align it precisely and smother any fire with sand. And if there's one thing we've got plenty of here, it's sand. A wonderful invention.
What kind of camel is that?
This is a specially trained firefighting camel. It carries all our gear without a grumble. And it manages the Cairo-Luxor route in a mere 8 hours.
Could I borrow the camel?
We're a fire brigade, not a camel rental.
Uh-huh.
What is all this stuff you've got with you?
My excellent fire axe, a ladder that nearly reaches up to the first floor. And of course, our moles.
Moles?
The hunters of the soil, blind saviors of lives.
Moles?
They can dig tunnels to people who have been buried alive. They're simply mad about digging, the little imps. Burrow everything to pieces, they do.
I'd say you bank on some strange help.
Anything that helps us to get to inaccessible spots gets tried out.
I expect my house to be extinguished by the time I come back.
In our experience, every fire calls it a day at some point. Sometimes, even a few walls are left standing.
Oh, these are the firefighters from Pharaoh games. That makes sense. Anything else?
I expect
Okay.
In our sometimes.
I mean, they did say there's tools, but I don't see any.
Good morning.
Hang on. Aren't you that palace guard from Cairo?
Ah, my reputation precedes me.
But why are you a fireman?
I'm a guard by day, and at night I'm with the Pharaonic Volunteer Fire Brigade.
Really? There's a volunteer fire brigade?
The Volunteer Fire Brigade is the only one in town. And if you don't volunteer to join it, the Pharaoh reduces your palace guard wages by half.
My house! You must put out the fire.
Let us worry about that. We'll take care of it.
You're not doing anything here.
Oh, that just seems like it. We are thinking hard.
I know the feeling, I know the feeling.
I'd say you're doing a pretty lousy job.
Fiddle faddle. It's plain as day that we're so good, there's hardly room for improvement. Except, of course, if we knew beforehand where it's gonna burn. That would be the only thing that would make our work even more efficient. Then we could have breakfast in peace instead of rushing who knows where.
Keep it up.
Yes, sir. Always on the job.
So, I barely have anything to work with
A
here.
marvel of modern technology. The nozzle is now pointing at the middle.
So do I
The
just
nozzle
keep
is now
nozzling?
pointing I've already done that.
Okay.
The nozzle won't turn any further.
What does this do?
I've already done that. The nozzle is now pointing at the middle.
Why can I keep shooting in the middle?
Missed it.
Why? Unless...
This is where the sand comes out. This won't work.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean...
Not very pretty.
Yeah, I guess I'm leaving this for now. On the next on the next episode, let's see if we can get through this screen. Oh, this I feel like the quality of these games drops. I didn't think this game to be such a letdown. Well. Until the next episode. Bye bye.